Hello, Brokies, it's Top G here. I am here to tell you that the Matrix has released their new agent. His name is Nolan, and he looks kinda gay.
Really good.
Nolan is an assassin type of hero.
Hell no, man. What the
Anyway, in this video, we are going to explain how this new hero works and if he is worth buying or not. Clearly, he uses energy instead of mana, so I guess like Fanny, Ling, or Hayabusa, he really needs blue buff for a better performance. He can't really dash faster than Lancelot, but his dash skill cooldown is only 1 second. So if Lancelot misses his dash, Nolan is actually faster. Anyway, without wasting your precious time of doing absolutely nothing, let's start explaining how his skills work. With his first skill, Nolan opens a rift in front of him in the shape of a vagina. Nolan cuts a rectangular area in front of him, dealing damage to enemies, and opens a rift, which can also slow down enemies by 30% for 1 second. With his second skill, Nolan can dash forward, dealing damage to enemies on his path. Again, he creates a rift that can slow down enemies that come in contact with it for 1 second. With his ultimate skill, Nolan makes 3 cuts in front of him using his futuristic sword, dealing damage to enemies in that area. He also opens 3 rifts, which will explode shortly after, dealing more damage to enemies and pulling them in the center of the skill. After using this skill, Nolan does an Aikido move and dashes backwards. Not only this, his ultimate skill also works like the Purify spell. It removes any type of control that is used on him. As you can see, you can still use his ultimate skill even while being controlled. This is Nolan's passive skill. I know you are too lazy to read it all, so let me explain it to you. First, let's start with his enhanced basic attack. If Nolan doesn't take or deal damage to an enemy hero for 5 seconds, his next basic attack will make him dash to his target. The target needs to be within the range in order for the dash to work. The enhanced basic attack also does more damage. It also opens a rift under the target, slowing it down by 30% for 1 second. When Nolan places 2 or more rifts on top of each other, they will explode, dealing damage to enemies that stay on top of them and pulling them in the center. When an enemy or creep is hit by the explosion of the rifts, Nolan recovers 15 energy. You can also open multiple rifts and make them explode at the same time, but they will deal less damage. The explosion of the rifts can also deal damage to multiple targets. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this hero. Thanks for watching.